Want to take your Canva photos to the next level? If you already love background remover, wait until you see what Magic Grab can do. I'm going to share 7 different ways you can use this Canva tool to really make your photos stand out. My name is Kat. This is Canva Catterday. Let's get to it. The first way you can use Magic Grab is to move the subject of a photo to another spot. I have an image right here of a woman who is working out, and I'd like to move her over to the side a little bit so I have room to add some text. So click on your photo and then go to Edit and scroll over until you see Magic Grab. You can brush the image, click the image, or select the foreground. We are going to use click the image, and when I hover over the image, you can see that Canva is highlighting the entire image for me. So I'm going to click on this and then select Grab. When it's finished, you have an outline of just the subject, and then you can just move it over. And now you have room to add your text. For method number 2, I want to take this photo and I want to desaturate the background. That's when you pull the color out of a photo and make it a little more black and white. So click on the photo, then go to Edit, and once again, go to Magic Grab. Click on the subject and select Grab. When it's finished, click on the background and go to Edit. And this time we're going to the Adjustments tab. Here you have all different ways that you can adjust that photo. I'm going all the way down here to where it says Saturation, and I'm dragging that slider all the way to the -100 number. And you can see as I've done that, it takes the background of the image and it makes it in black and white. This technique is also called a color isolation effect, where the color of your photo in one part is nice and vibrant and the other part is more black and white. For method number 3, we're going to take this photo and I'm going to turn it into a halftone photo. A halftone is when you have a bunch of little dots that are on your image. So click on the photo, select Edit, once again, back to Magic Grab, select the subject and click Grab. This time I'm going to click the background, once again go to Edit, and down here at the very bottom you'll see Apps, click on See All. There's this option right here that says Screen. And within Screen, I have the option to select a halftone image. When I click on that image, you can see I have all of these little dots. I can adjust that, so I'm going to bring this down a little bit so that you can see part of the color that's in that photo right there. You can also adjust the size of the scale. You can make those dots very large, or you can make them a little smaller. I think I'll probably put them right about there. And then you click Save. And now you have the foreground where you have the subject is nice and clean and the background is in that halftone color. For method number 4, I'm going to take this photo and turn part of it into a duotone. Click on the photo and then select Edit and back to Magic Grab. Select the subject and Grab. Then click on the background, go back to Edit, and click where it says Duotone. You have a bunch of different color options here that can really help that photo stand out a little bit. You can change the background to any one of these colors just to give it a fun effect. There's a whole bunch in here, and you can also adjust it a little bit and create your own colors by simply taking the color slider and moving it to a different position to adjust those colors any way that you would like. But it's just kind of a fun way to adjust and enhance your photos by using this duotone effect. For the next method, I'm going to take this photo and add some texture to the background. Back to Edit and once again Magic Grab. Select all parts of the subject. You can see this time I have to select multiple parts because there are multiple colors within here and Canva might not exactly know which parts I want to grab. So I'm just selecting all of those pieces and then you'll select Grab. When it's finished, click on the background, select Edit. Down to Apps, click on See All, and there's an option here that's called Texture. You can have a paper texture, paint, VHS, grit, film, light, fabric, and grunge. I think I'll use paper for this, so I'll select See All, and there are a whole bunch of different paper textures that I could apply to this page. I think maybe I'll do this crumpled piece right here. So once I click on that, it's going to give me some options as far as how much I want that paper to look crumpled. You can adjust it. You can even adjust the scale. So you can see it comes up larger. I'm making it look like it's a little bit larger. You can adjust the rotation where it rotates the paper, and you can adjust the opacity to see how much of that crumpled look you would like in the image. So I think I'll bring it right to about maybe here. I don't want it to look too crumpled, just a little bit, and then you'll click Save. And now the front part of my image, the woman in the image, is nice and clear, but the background image has sort of like that paper effect. For this effect, I want to take this photo and blur the background. I also want to duplicate the subject. So go to Edit, Magic Grab, and grab the subject off the page. I'm going to move her over to the side and then duplicate her and flip it the other direction. And then I can just place it on the other side like this. Now for the background, I want to blur this. So click on the background, select Edit, go under Effects and select Blur. Select the whole image and then drag the intensity to however much you would like that background to be blurred. I think right about there is good. And now you have both of your subjects on the page and that blurred background. Method number 7 is probably my favorite, and I use it all the time. I want to take this subject and remove her completely from the photo so I have just the background that I could use for some text. So click on the photo, go to Edit and Magic Grab. Select the subject, and in this case, I also have to select these flowers and choose Grab. Then just click on the trash can, and it's completely removed from the image, and I have a nice background that I can use for some text. Magic Grab is a Canva Pro feature, so if you would like to try any of these techniques, I did put a link down in the description below where you can get a 30-day free trial of Canva Pro and try these features for yourself. I think this is so much fun. If this was helpful, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this in the future. That's all for this week. I'll see you next time.